It just finished thunderstorming. I'm at the farmer's market on Friday. We here every Friday. I might not stay here the whole time, but I'm committed to showing up. And that's what I really wanted to talk about, showing up. So, doing business in a rainstorm, huh? It's not really easy doing business. And I think that sometimes we forget that business is nonstop. Business is what you do all the time. How you doing? I'm Lamont Stuckey. Just checking my surroundings for the most part. It just finished thunderstorming. I'm at the farmer's market on Friday. We here every Friday. I might not stay here the whole time, but I'm committed to showing up. And that's what I really wanted to talk about, showing up. 90% of your business is just showing up. You know, when you make that email list, right, you showed up. You know, when you came up with the product in your head, but then you turned around and you got all the, let me show you. It's better to show you than say it, but you got all the design work together, right? You did your labeling, you figure out the what you're gonna put it in. It becomes something different when you put that extra, not only sweat equity, but you also put that commitment into, I'm gonna complete the process. This is the last of our few bottles, right? Here goes a pivot, right? Like, these are the last of our bottles. Like, this bottle design no longer exists for us. Maybe it's around somewhere, right? We pivot. So we got a same size bottle, but it comes smaller, and then we went with a bigger size bottle. I had to make new labels. So when the new labels come in, we'll probably do another, hey, I got new labels. The point is, you have to show up. That's 90% of it when you're an entrepreneur, because when you go to a job, when you become an owner and you have a job, or when you have that job mentality, right? What happens is you become the person that's conditioned to having somebody else's system in place, somebody else's system that allows you to operate without thought. Not saying that you don't have any thoughts, just necessarily saying that you don't have to think about the systems. You just come in and plug yourself, you insert yourself into where the system is already in play, right? Yes and no, that hurts when you're an entrepreneur, because it's hard to unlearn that mentality. It was raining, right? True transparency, it was raining. I told India, my partner, no, we're not even going to the farmer's market, right? My baby's gonna be out here in the rain. We normally all come, all three of us together, do the farmer's market from 11 to 4 every Friday, right? Then something in my mind clicked though. But we have to show up. And that's the reason that there's two of us. And I take accountability for a lot of the stuff that we do. However it goes. I was the business mindset prior to India becoming a business mindset, right? So I take accountability on the action that we exert, the action that we show when we show. So I'm here, I'm showed up in the rain. It's pouring rain outside. Well, it just downpoured. It's supposed to thunderstorm today though. So pretty much I can only be down here for a couple hours before it starts raining from like 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Well, I don't want to be down here and just pouring rain. Nobody's going to come by anything. That doesn't make sense. But the consistency is about showing up for these two people that are coming right now, or the one person that walked down before us and said, hey, well, I wasn't able to come last week because of this surgery, and now this week. It's just consistency, you know? Like, you just have to stay on your consistent grind of showing up and pretty much showing out. For those who don't see the vision that you have, right? It's your vision, it's your mindset, it's what you're trying to do. And as an entrepreneur, it's not always the simplest thing to do. My man over here, he's selling trees, right? With fruit plants at $20 a pop. So he has to show up to the commitment that he made for this. Not saying that he's not selling them, and not saying that that's not a price that people will buy, but at the same time, the commitment is being here so that people know that I can get this tree for $20, $25, whatever. And now being here committed every week, somebody's gonna come and know that, okay, maybe I didn't have that. Maybe I came with $5 last time, but I know they got the $20 trees there, so I'm gonna come next time. You know, like same thing for us. Like, oh, they got the $12 bottle of sauce, like 2 for $20 if you catch them on the day. So I know if I come on Friday, I can get my 2 for $20, just like that. So it's just a matter of staying committed and staying consistent. I didn't really want to make this video too long, but I definitely wanted to make sure that it was conveyed that we have to show up, right? I'm a real entrepreneur, so I'm definitely just showing you the ins and outs of how we end up on this side of the table. Because this is the side that's not always shown. You always get to see the other side where people are setting up, when people are making big ROIs, right? Like you see all the glitz but you don't see this part when it's raining and we still out here. You know, when you got to build the website or you got to make the label and the bottles change, like different stuff like that goes along with it, right? Let alone like if you own the establishment, this is just a service-based business and a product, right? But if you had an establishment, now you got the overhead of the establishment and you still got to show up, you still got to be committed. If your employees don't come, you still got to show up, you still got to be committed, right? So you can build this infrastructure and it may not work out, but it's your determination, it's your commitment to what you want to do that makes all the difference in everything that you're doing, right? So I won't hold you long. Make sure you try some everything sauce, right? That's everything with an A. And we just staying true to this. That's all this is really out. We're really witnessing us legacy building, right? In its truest form. We came in with an idea. We said, oh, we're going to make a product. We came in with the idea of having a lifestyle brand. We did that. So we have an e-course, just to sum it up. We have an e-course that we created from a 7-day challenge that was an email at first, right? And then we turned that into an e-course, 2 of them, and 2 ebooks, right? Small but doable. I'm just painting a picture of what it all is for you, right? And then we also have catering that we kicked off because it's a food desert where we live in for the most part. So we want to offer different food services. So we were at the bus terminal trying that out to see if we could sell sandwiches. We got a residential kitchen in our house. We got a commercial kitchen 20 miles away so we can make our sauce. Then we made our kitchen a commercial kitchen. Then we got a commercial kitchen. We got our caterer's license, because you always have to get the licenses, all these things that go in place with the things that you're doing, right? So I say all that just to say, keep grinding, keep pushing, don't stop, right?